Hello everyone and welcome back to Hunter Call of the Wild. We are here in Alaska and I found something really neat. Just checking over here, make sure there's nothing on this side. Now what I found was not this little stand here, but I am going to build that. What I found is right over here. Check this out. Where'd they go? There they are. Look at that. A whole herd of caribou. Now if you remember, I don't know, maybe 2 episodes ago, on this when I said that I wanted to find some caribou and hunt, well, I found some. And it is a whole herd of them. Now what I'm going to try to do is kind of very slowly and quietly make my way over here to this stand. And I want to build it because I want to get up in it so I can get a really good shot on these guys. So hopefully I can kind of sneak over without freaking them out and making them run. That's the game plan at least. We'll see what happens. Alright, now we're going to have a little bit of trouble here because there's tracks right on it, so it's hard to get it to focus on the build icon instead of the track. But we will get it here in a second. There we go. I got it. 1700 built. This is actually a blind. It's not a stand. I thought it was a stand. But it'll do the same job. Alright, let's pick out a nice one to kill. I don't want to just shoot any of them. I want to find a nice, big, awesome looking one. That one's got a tiny rack. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's go to the binoculars. And that way we can kind of spot them and really get a look at what they are. Okay, that is a 2 minor. Alright. Ooh, look at that rack on that guy. That's a 4 easy. He might be what I take. That's a little female. Looks like it's a trivial, a 1. That's a 1. Yeah, I think I want this guy right here. The big boy with the big rack. So that's my target. That's what I'm going to try to kill. Now when you mark it like that, what happens is it leaves all of the tracks that belong to that animal glowing blue. So that you'll be able to track it much easier. So we're going to get our rifle out here, and I'm going to try to take a shot at this guy, if I can get a good shot. He's kind of behind that bush, and that's troubling. But if we can get the scope over on him for a good shot, why won't it move over right? There we go. I'm going to just kind of try to let it drift to get to the right spot without forcing it. There we go. That's right about where I wanted. I should have probably taken that shot. We'll try to get it back over, and I'll take it. There we go. Alright, I think I hit him. It's hard to tell. Let's look and see. Yeah, they're all kind of running away. So I'm not just going to take pot shots yet because I want to go and see if I can find blood to see if I caught him. So I'm going to run over there and I'll catch back up with you when I get to that area. Alright, here we are. This is where they were sitting drinking. So we have to kind of look around here and see if we can find some blood. Now ordinarily what I would do is I would just kind of skip ahead and come back when I found the blood. But I think it might be kind of fun for you to kind of come along with me on this entire journey. So you can see what it's actually like when you're hunting on this game. Because usually what you see is me shoot the animal, find the blood, and then find the animal. And all the other stuff is kind of cut out. But on this hunt, I think I'm going to take you with me for the entirety of it so you can kind of get a taste of it. I've done this once before and it went over pretty well. So the glowing tracks here are the ones, the blue ones are the ones for that animal that I've spotted. So far I'm not seeing any blood, and that's kind of troubling because there should be blood on that animal because that's the one I shot. So we may have missed. And if we miss, that's okay. We're going to track the herd and we're going to get that animal anyway. But I'm hoping I actually hit it. And right here they are. So let's shoot again. Right in the old schnoz. was. I definitely hit him that time. I'm hoping that was the same one that I already spotted. He had a decent rack on him, so it looks like it might have been. But let's see if we get blood over here. Now, one good thing, they were in a drinking plot. So what they'll do is they'll come back there to drink. So they may run away initially, but I will get many, many more chances to shoot at this herd because they'll keep returning to that spot. And here is our blood. Not a whole lot of it, but we got some blood. So now we're going to highlight that. That way we are following the tracks of the animal that I wounded. And then it's just a matter of trying to find another patch of blood so we know we're on the right trail. It looks like they went down this way. And I think I see blood up there. So when we get up there, we'll know for sure, yeah, that's blood. I can already tell you. All right, so now we are on the trail of this guy. And we can also get more information now. The bleed rate is very low, and he still has 3/4 of his blood. He's at 75%, so he is not close to bleeding out yet, but we just have to kind of follow the trail. Now this is the point where I cut away and I come back, and we're right up by the animal usually. But there's a whole lot that goes into actually tracking the animal that you ordinarily don't see. Look, it's a couple moose. Look at the rack on that guy. Now, I would like to shoot this moose, be honest with you. But I'll really have to track this guy for a long time if I do. And I'm kind of already tracking a caribou. So I don't know if I'm going to shoot him or not, be honest. I think I might let him go. All right, buddy, I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. There's another one. Look, he's coming back. The hell with it. He came back. I mean, what can I do, right? He just kept tempting me. All right, so now we got a caribou wounded, and we got a moose wounded. And this hunt is very quickly getting out of control. And that will happen on hunts. You'll have animals that just walk up when you're tracking and present such a nice little shot there. I mean, how could I say no to that? I tried to say no. I let him go. But he came back and he was like, "Are you sure? Are you positive that you don't want to shoot me? Because look, I'm real pretty. I got this nice rack and I'm just hanging here. Go ahead. Look, I'll even turn sideways a little bit for you, give you a better shot." So I said, "Hey, you want to get shot so bad, I'll oblige you." So we got blood up here, and this is the blood from the moose that we just shot. Non-vital organ hit, so he won't go all that far. I will actually be able to track this guy down fairly quickly, hopefully. Because even though it was non-vital, it was still an organ hit, which means that he is going to bleed out quicker than he would ordinarily. So we will go and track this moose down, and then I'll get back to hunting the caribou again. Thought I heard. Where the hell are they? Do you guys hear that, or am I hearing things? Could have swore. Oh yeah, I definitely hear something. Where are they? And what are they? Is that the moose again, or is that my caribou coming through? I see a lot of bodies in my future here. There's going to be a lot of animals to pick up. Now, how can something make that much damn noise and I never even saw it? That is nuts. Looks like our moose ran up this way too. So that's good news. Look, here's more blood. Is that the caribou blood? Oh, look at that. I gotta back this scope up. That's the female moose. That's another female moose. Yeah, neither one of those are the moose that I already shot. I'm gonna let them go. Because otherwise I'll have 3 animals I gotta track. Alright, I see something down up here. I think that's my original caribou I shot. So we will go and pick that guy up. That way we don't have to track him later. And I'll keep my eyes... Is that moose again? I'll keep my eyes peeled. Yeah, that was a moose. For the moose that I shot. Try to find him. I should be able to run into blood again if I keep following the trail. But I'm going to go ahead and grab this caribou. And get that out of the way. I got a feeling we're going to run into something up here. I'm not hearing anything yet, but I got that gut feeling that something's going to come around here. It's hard to explain. Just sometimes I get that feeling, and I always pay attention to it because when it happens, usually I see something. Yep, that's one we shot in the face. So we got him. That's done. We got to find our moose that I shot. And the rest of that caribou herd. If we run into them, we can definitely get another one of those guys. Oh, there we go. What is that, a fox? Well, I'm never going to shoot him. Foxes are the same as coyotes, man, on the other level. They're just so hard to find and shoot and track. They're a nightmare. Now, don't get me wrong. If I get a shot at him, I'll take it. But I doubt that I'm going to be able to even see him, much less shoot at him. Because usually what happens is a fox will sound off and then you never even see it. It just hauls butt. Alright, so there's that moose that I already shot that we were tracking. We're back on his trail again, so we'll just follow that and look for blood. Oh, look. There he is. There's that fox. I'm going to shoot him. If I can get a good shot on him. Oh, yeah. You gone. I got the fox. Now, see, that is, believe it or not, a very rare animal to shoot. At least for me. I have such a hard time with the foxes and the coyotes. They're so little and they're so damn smart. They're so hard to kill. Because they rarely put themselves in that exact situation where they're out in the middle of an open field area where you can shoot them. Usually they're tucked up under some brush somewhere, dipping and dodging around you, and you hear them a lot and you never see them. But this guy, look at that. That's a beautiful lung shot. He was a bronze too. This guy decided that he didn't want to live anymore, I guess, and he just started walking out in the open yelling at me. Seems to be a theme that's evolving this episode of animals just kind of walking up to me and begging me to shoot them. All right, we have got to find blood again so I can get back on the trail of this moose. I don't know if I'm following an old trail of his or a new trail. So I need to find some scat or find some blood that'll tell me whether or not this is the newest trail of this moose where I can actually track it, or if it's old. There's something over there. What is that? It's another fox? Nah, I don't think we'll get 2 this episode. If I see him, I'll shoot him, but hell, it's rare to find 1 fox. I'm kind of pressing my luck to try to get 2. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. So far this episode, we've harvested a caribou, we got a fox, and we got another caribou here. So I'm going to kill him. Got him. Now he'll run, but he won't go too far. That was a fairly decent shot. It was a little bit further back than I wanted it, so I doubt I hit lung or heart, but I guarantee you, that was probably like a liver shot, and if so, he's not going very far. So we're going to keep our eyes out for the blood trail for the moose, but while we're at it, we'll go ahead and get this caribou, because he should be up here somewhere close. I can't imagine he went too far with that shot. And what you're seeing is the caribou trying to make their way back down to that drinking area that I originally found them in. So they'll keep coming back down there to drink, and they'll have to come through me to do it. And I should get several chances to harvest more of them. I don't see blood or anything. I know I hit that guy. I don't know if that's something else running or if that was me. Oh, there's another one. I don't know if that's the same one or another one. That was a damn good shot right there. There he is, dead. So we'll find out really quickly whether that was the same one I already shot. Is that another one running over there? We got caribou all over the place in here. Yep, I got two of them. One down there and one down here. So that's two more caribou to add to the freezer. We are definitely going to be stocked for the winter, and I'll be able to supply meat to the local Alaskan people, help them get through the winter as well, which is always a good thing. Look at all the tracks in this area. Yeah, that was stomach and intestines. I knew he wouldn't go far. And up here is our other one we shot. Now, in real life, a stomach and intestine shot is a very bad shot, because you're going to ruin a lot of the meat with that shot. Look, we got another one. You go. So that is caribou number 4 for the episode, and one fox so far. And I shot a moose that I can't find yet. But we will find it before the end of the episode. Hopefully. There are so many animals down over here. And there's another one over there. That might be my moose over there. Alright, that was another intestine shot. And here's another caribou we shot. And then I think our moose is laying over there to the right. So we'll go grab him after this one. I tell you what, man, we are cleaning up. Yep, that's the one that I originally shot. I said was a liver shot. I was right about that. All right, so now all we have to do is go find our moose, but I want to make sure that I'm not missing any more caribou. All right, right over here is the other animal that's down. I think this is the moose that we shot in the beginning when we were first tracking our caribou. So we will check and see. See, it takes a while to walk because I'm kind of squatted down, walking quiet, so I don't spook anything. Something is sounding off back here. That's that fox again. I ain't worried about him. And this is our moose. Look at that big old rack. That is nice. And this is a hell of a lot of meat. I believe one moose would probably fill your whole freezer. This is a silver animal as well, which is very cool. I like that. All right, so that is 4 caribou. I believe it was 4. Might have been 5, but I think it was 4. A moose and a fox so far. Very nice. And that is everything that we were tracking we got. Very cool. So what we're going to do now is I'm not going to leave this area because there should be a few more caribou in here somewhere. So we'll just kind of take a little walk around here just to make sure that we didn't miss any. Because if they're here, we should be able to run back into them and maybe get another shot. There's still a whole lot of track on the ground. So that means that there's caribou here that I have not shot yet. Because once you shoot them and they die and you pick them up, their track disappears. So you won't see all of their tracks if they're dead. Well, at least if you've harvested them already. If they're dead and you've got them, you won't see it. So there's still several caribou that are traveling through here. And I won't walk for too long, but I just want to make sure that they've cleared out before I end, because I might be able to get another one or two. What in the hell was that? That's what a caribou sounds like? Sounds like a damn mountain lion or something. I've never hunted a caribou in real life, so I've never actually heard them. That is insane sounding. Hey, where the hell is he, though? He's right over here somewhere. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a shot at this guy, too. I don't even see him, though. Maybe if we sneak around this way, we can get a shot off on him. Yeah, still nothing. I know he's over here because he sounded off, but it's just a matter of where. If that was a warning call that he gave me, then he could have already bailed. And I'm thinking, because I don't see him anywhere, I'm thinking that's probably what happened. So most likely what I'm going to do is call the episode here, because I don't think I'm going to find this caribou. I got all the animals that I shot, so that is a successful day. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.